curl friends, welcome back to Siani's Hair World. Now if you want to see how I got this cute blue style, stay tuned.
Alright, so I'm going to be starting with about 2 or 3 smaller braids in the top section and then combining it to make one big braid on each side of her hair. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the right side. I just missed it a little bit and it's more manageable when her hair is damp. Alright, so I'm just brushing these edges down. I'm going to make my first part going in this way. I'm going in just on a slight curve. Alright, so I have my first part. I'm going to go ahead and clip this section out of my way. And then to lay the edges down, I'm using the Shine and Jam Edge Magic. I'm just putting a little bit on the edges and just a little on the top of the hair along the part line. I'm gonna brush that to smooth it all out. Brush the edges. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start my braid. And I normally just kind of take my finger and pull out a little piece of hair to start my braid, section it into 3 small pieces. I have my 3 pieces, and then I begin my cornrow. Alright, sorry about that. It died in the midst of me completing this braid. So I finished my first braid. I braided it about halfway down because this is actually going to be combined with another piece. So I don't need to braid it all the way down. I'm going to go ahead and start on my second part for my next braid. Brushing the front of this so I can see my part line easier. And go ahead and make my second part. Alright, so it looks like that is pretty much even there. I'm going to go ahead and clip this piece up. Smooth my edges down with the magic fingers. A little bit along the edges and just a little bit along the edge line. Not too much. You don't want the hair to be caked up with product. Brush and smooth this out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my second piece. I'm just going to take that little piece of hair in the front to start my cornrow off, split it into 3 sections, and then begin my cornrow. I try to make sure that the hair is very well detangled prior to doing any type of cornrows, because if the hair does have tangles like that, as you're moving your way through the braid, the hair will keep tangling up, which sometimes you can avoid it and sometimes you can. Just working my way through the cornrow. I am definitely not braiding tight because she does not like tight styles in her hair, and surprisingly she requested cornrows, but normally she doesn't because she does not like hair like laid down to her head or anything pulling on her hair.
But it's still gonna look cute.
Thank you. Alright, so I finished the cornrow part. I'm just going to plait this down about halfway.
Well, when Auntie does my hair, or she does cornrows, it doesn't hurt. But when you do them, it hurts.
Could just be my fingernails.
Auntie has fingernails too.
Don't know what to tell you. Alright, so that's all I need. And we're going to get started on the next one. I'm going to work on my last piece. And this is my third cornrow this way. And then these 2 braids is all going to come into one big braid down here. So let me just take my clip out of the back piece as well. Alright, let me add my magic fingers to smooth down these edges. Again, just a little bit along the edge line, and then I am going to put some down this middle part just to make sure all those flyaways lay down properly. So I'm going to go down here and just rub all the flyaways. Let's get started on this one. Let's start with the little piece right here in the front. And I'm gripping this piece just a tad bit tighter just because there are some short hairs right here and I don't want them to slip out of the braid. just gonna grab my wide tooth comb and just kind of pick through it just lightly. You don't want to pop any hairs. All right, so I'm still working my way down the braid, and then I'm about to join these two braids in. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my first one and add that into my braid. Keep braiding down. All right, now I'm gonna add this one, pull that one in, and just continue braiding until we get to the base of the head. All right, I'm just finishing working my way. I have about 2 or 3 more passes over. And I'm actually not gonna braid it all the way down because we're gonna do something different with the ends. Stop it right here and put a rubber band about halfway down.
You'll see a surprise at the end of the video.
I think that's about good enough. So I'm gonna add a rubber band right here. Alright, so I have my first cornrow done.
Alright guys, this is the final product. I have all my braids in. Now I'm going to show you the special decorations.
Alright, so we have all of the braids complete. Right side, left side.
Okay guys, I told you that I was going to be doing some special decorations. So, here it is. I'm going to be adding this blue color to the ends. If you guys were wondering why didn't we braid it all the way down, that's your answer. And I'm going to be adding some blue accessories, the ones on the left or the right.
Alright, so we are using the Curlsmith Turquoise color. First I'm going to add some blue rubber bands.
This is temporary color.
And then I'm going to put my blue accessories in first.
Okay, but you know how it says it comes out in one rinse? The last time I did it, it came out of 12 rinses.
It didn't take that many. It just wasn't really scrubbing through your hair.
I tried to bath, I tried to shower to get the stuff out. Because first when I did it in the bath, I was like, maybe because like every time I go back and dip it in there, the water still has it in there. I tried taking a shower. That still took a lot of rinses.
Alright, so I have my blue accessories here. I put in one blue rubber band, and now I'm going to go ahead and add the temporary color. I'm going to add a little more on there. I'm still going to plait this back down halfway and leave the ends curly. Alright, so I have it plaited halfway down. I'm going to add another blue rubber band. Alright, so I'm going to add just a little bit more blue to the ends to make sure it is really, really bright on the ends. And I'm just going to pour it on there. Alright, and there we have our first side done. It's okay, it washes right off.
Yes, but I'm trying to wear this outfit to school.
Alright, so we have our first side done right here. All of our blue accessories turned to the side. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the left side off camera, and we'll be right back.
Okay guys, here's the final look. We have my blue accessories, the blue coloring, the style. Comment down below if you like it. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye, curl friends!